Good morning. Let's test whether this phone really is waterproof. Here's Boomer. Hey, Booms. I'm carrying his poo. Yes, this is just how luxurious dog walking can be. Carrying poo, walking in the pissing rain, which I've got to admit I really enjoyed yesterday. Yesterday I was loving it. It was absolutely pouring. Booms, this way. Absolutely pouring, and it reminded me of when I was climbing Kilimanjaro, and I can't remember when that was, but it's at least 15 years ago. And when I climbed Kilimanjaro, I didn't even get the gift of the amazing view at the top because it was just terrible weather. We had literal horizontal rain, horizontal hail, the whole 4 days or 5 days, whatever it was that I walked it. Now Boomer's decided to go into a swamp down here now. And oh can you see that? Boomer, come back. Come back. Boomer. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to let you witness this for a minute, and this is going to add to the message I had for you today. Come on, Booms. Let me see if I can... Will it reverse my camera? No. Now, can you see that my dog is literally covered in mud? And when you hear what I have to say today, this is going to make it even more funny and profound. And I couldn't have made this up. I just walked into a little area I've never been to before, and there's beautiful ducks in this little pond. That I didn't know there was a pond here. And obviously Boomer's decided to chase the ducks, and now... See, the reason I was coming on today is because I wanted to talk to you about the victim archetype, because my victim archetype is really freaking running the show this morning. And before I say what I'm going to say, please, I'm not doing this and about to say what I'm about to say with the intent of encouraging you to get onto social media and show up as a victim. I'm not, I really don't recommend it. But here's the thing. My victim's running the show this morning. I just had an argument with my husband. So here's the note to all the single ladies that want to be in a relationship. As we know, you're not stupid, you know. It's not perfect all the time. It's not. And I'm tired at the moment. I'm doing pretty much everything at home. I'm just embarking on a big launch, which I'm very excited about. And it's a lot of work. And, you know, no one else is around to walk the dog right now when I don't feel like it in the rain. And, yeah, I've been in my victim today. I've been on this walk, literally just being angry. And I had an amazing coaching call yesterday with one of my favorite private clients. Well, I shouldn't really say that. They're all my favorite private clients. I love them all. And we just had this particularly wonderful conversation where I was inviting her to really connect with her victim. Because we've all got a victim archetype, and sometimes it shows up more strongly in some than others, depending on your conditioning, your childhood programming, your life experiences. And for those of us that have experiences where we really weren't fully seen and heard as little girls, that's what I call the original victim. I've done lots of videos on it, so just go onto my YouTube channel and search it. I explain fully what I mean when I talk about the original victim. But when we haven't done the work to heal that original victim, that little girl, the really powerful inner child work, that victim can really come through as an archetype, as an adult, in our adult lives. Oh my God, Boomer's going in the water again. So this is now what I also have to do today. No one else can wash the dog today. I have a shit ton of stuff that I need to do today that I don't want to do. This is my victim. Can you hear her? Listen to her. And now I have to wash a crazy muddy dog who's going in to dunk again. It's like he thinks it's at one of those mud spas. I have to mop up the mess, and I don't want to. So going back to my client yesterday, I was inviting her to connect with her victim. I was inviting her to use, so she has WhatsApp access to me in between coaching calls. And I said, just do voice notes to me and just tell me how shit everything is. Just tell me. I'll brace myself before the call, before I listen to your message. But I'm like, it's okay. I'm here to practice on. I'm here to like show up as the truth of who you are and be witnessed by me, because that's where real power happens. So while I'm showing up as a victim to you today, here and now, not fully, I'm not really going there, not the way I would go there with my own coach or in my journal. And I don't encourage you to do it on social media either. It's not a safe place to do it. But I was encouraging her to like use me as practice, like allow yourself to fully acknowledge that there's parts of you that aren't perfect, that are actually a bit shameful, that are a bit embarrassing, and you just want to have a big effing whinge. It's okay, because while we don't acknowledge that part of us and keep pushing it down, we are continuing to not acknowledge, hear, listen to, unconditionally love and accept our inner child. And we're having the experience as an adult of just being kind of effed off with the world. And nobody likes that energy, and that is not an attractive energy. So if you're calling in anything, for you single ladies, if you're calling in your guy, knowing full well there might be arguments, because that's life. That's life. Whatever you're calling in, you're going to be blocking that if you're not acknowledging the very real energy with you that's basically telling the whole world to F off. You got to acknowledge that part of you, that victim part of you. We've all got it. Now, you might say this is professional suicide. Me, as a coach, showing up, admitting to being utterly imperfect and having a very powerful victim side. And this is a big piece that I've had to work with a lot over the years, and I continue to work with it. But I continue to work with it, you know, like I do the work and my clients do the work, and I invite you to do the work. This is real. This is what this is the human experience. And if I don't show up here imperfectly and model it to you, then I'm not a good coach, right? I'm not a good coach. So, my message to you today, and thank you for listening, because actually it's helped me to really acknowledge my victim. This is the human experience. We all go through it, and our work is to really step up our self-love. And self-love requires us to fully see and hear and acknowledge and unconditionally love and accept the parts of us that are dark, that hurt, that aren't perfect. That's pure, that's proper self-love. It's easy to love the good bits. It's easy to love the good hair days. It's easy to love the good weather days. It's easy to love the days when your dog looks cute, not the days when your dog looks like that. And I have to go deal with it. I do love you, Boomer, though. Self-love invites us to love all of it. And through that depth of self-acknowledgement, then we are in alignment with the truth of who we are. The truth of who we are is light and dark. When we're in alignment with the truth of who we are, when we can really take a stand for ourselves and be there for ourselves to that degree, and right now I'm speaking to you single ladies, that's when we're open to receiving somebody else to fully receive and unconditionally love, support, accept who you are. But you got to do it for yourself first. Yeah. And my dog is literally, he's now thinking of going for a third dunk because he really wants to go say hello to those ducks. He's going in for the third time. And now, because I've shared this with you, I feel a lot better about handling him and his muddiness when I get home. So I'm going to go and put his poo in the poo bin. I'm going to deal with the weather, and I'm going to have a great day in full acknowledgement of my victim. I love you. Have a great day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I hope it's sunnier where you are. All right. See you later. Bye.